Cambodian activists find illegal logging in protected forests. The activists say that the loggers are taking the best wood in Prilang forest.
យើងមកឃើញបទល្មើសជាច្រើននៅក្នុងតំបន់នេះសត្វតែជាដើមឈ្លីដែលជាដើមល្អហើយខ្ញុំក្នុងនាមប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាជាយុវជនខ្ញុំពិតជាសោកស្ដាយមែនទែនដែលនៅក្នុងតំបន់ការពារមួយទាំងមូលដែលមានច្បាប់ការពារហើយនៅតែមានបទល្មើសចូលមកប្រព្រឹត្តដោយគេហៅថាដោយរលូនណាដោយមានចំណាត់ការច្បាប់មានការសោកស្ដាយជាខ្លាំងដោយសារការអនុវត្តច្បាប់របស់មន្ត្រីគឺអត់មានទៅលើពួកដែលប្រព្រឹត្តនឹងទេហើយការបដិបណ្ដោយការមិនអនុវត្តច្បាប់
Sudan state school teachers have been on strike since November over low and unpaid salary. They accuse the military government of failing to prioritize education and are calling the civilian government to be restored. Meanwhile, Sudan's finance minister said that the government had met the teachers' demand.
Schools empty of their students are a common sight across Sudan. Since November, teachers have conducted multiple strikes, protesting wages that in some cases have not been paid in months, and which many teachers say are too low. Kamis Mamor Chatney is the principal of this school in Khartoum. He says he worries about his students' education while the strikes continue.
The problem will destroy several generations and the whole community itself. The problem is not only related to the teachers of Sudan, but to the whole community.
His students, like Amir Mohammed Abdallah, are worried about their education too.
Private schools continue their lessons and are still teaching, whereas we study in state-run schools and lessons are suspended. This is really harmful since we are supposed to be given equal chances. It will be very competitive and creates a huge gap between us.
Since a military government headed by Abdel Fattah al-Burhan took power by way of a coup in October 2021, pro-democracy protests have rocked Khartoum on a regular basis. Civil servants have also struck over unpaid wages. Khartoum locals and even some government officials have told VOA there is a sense that the state is not functioning. The teachers' strike could be just the tip of the iceberg. Gamaria Omar Ahmed Hussein is the vice chair of the Sudanese Teachers Committee, which has organised the strikes. She says the situation would have been resolved under the previous civilian government.
Because we had a civilian government that cares about education, unlike this government established by the coup, and it's clear that after the coup, education in other fields have been affected. Education is not their priority at all, based on what Jibril said in his speech. He thinks that education and teachers are not productive.
Gibril Ibrahim is Sudan's finance minister who has been negotiating with the teachers on behalf of the government. Speaking with VOA, he insisted the government has addressed teachers' concerns, which he alleged are being manipulated.
Now have increased actually the budget. The budget for education close to the 18% now. And part of the whole thing is politicization of the teachers' demands. Actually, their demands have been met, but some are using these demands for their political agenda.
Yet the strikes continue. Although wages appear to have been paid to instructors in Khartoum, they have not been paid in other parts of the country, according to teachers. Henry Wilkins for VOA News, Khartoum, Sudan.
Italy's Coast Guard rescued 38 migrants from a boat in a distress off the coast of Lampedusa Island. The migrants were on board of an overcrowded boat approximately 16 kilometers from Italian water when a patrol boat of the Italian Coast Guard approached them. Hundreds of thousands of migrants have reached Italy by boat over the past decade, fleeing conflict and poverty back home. Sea arrival have been stored 15,800 so far this year, against approximately 6,000 in the same period of 2022, Interior Ministry data show.
The Voice of America.
Thank you very much for being with us on MLINE Top 3 Updates powered by VOA Voice of America. Have a great day. My name is Mirzawardana.
When we grew up and went to school, there were certain teachers who would hurt the children any way they could. don't need no education. We don't need no thought control.